What's a-happening, everybody? Today's guest, Andy Shoniker, can be found at andyshoniker.com, and that's ANDYSHONIKER. You can find him at facebook.com/Andy Shoniker, Andy Shoniker on Instagram, and at Andy Shoniker on Twitter. For anything show-related, head on down to thissongfuckingsucks.com, and you'll find it there. Like what you hear? Head on down to iTunes so you can subscribe, rate, and review. And while you're at it, why not tell a friend? Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And everything you do. Yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you and all the things you do. And it was called Yellow. Today we listened to Yellow by Coldplay, and this song fucking sucks.
Gentlemen, it's that time with everybody's favorite host, Jeff Kalmbach, and co-host, JP Von Shitbird. This is TSFNS, songs about fucking sucking.
The podcast where we listen to a song deemed questionable, objectionable, and generally unlistenable, and try to answer the question, why? What's going on, JP? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you?
I'm fucking great. Today's guest, crazy little Canadian expat, come New Yorker, and a very wonderful drummer and educator, Mr. Andrew Shoniker. What's going on, Andy? How you been?
What's going on, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see all of us. Yay.
All right, so today's song by everyone's favorite, Coldplay, Yellow, their first hit.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering how that was a fucking hit.
Jesus Christ. I mean, don't know.
I kind of blame, like, Friends, that fucking awful TV show from the 90s, for Coldplay.
Why?
Because Friends had an audience of idiots that loved that show, and the same fucking idiots that love that show love Coldplay.
Yeah.
You mean white people? Yeah.
Yeah, you mean specifically white people.
Just only white people. Harmless, middle-class consumers.
It is fucking whitest shit on the planet, man.
Yeah. It's good music, though, if you want to commit suicide, I guess.
You really want that to be the last thing you hear.
I mean, you remember the video when he's walking all pensive on the beach in the rain and shit?
Yes.
I had never seen the video until this morning, and I watched it, and I was like,
me too.
This video sucks.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah. And there's a whole thing about how people are trying to figure out how they did it, because there's the sunrise happens during it, and they're like, how'd they time that out?
Okay.
And everyone's like, dude, they just did it in post.
Right.
It's just lighting.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Right.
And then the other thing is, apparently they recorded it double speeds so that he's moving all weird.
Oh yeah, the way that he moves around is sort of like weirdly slow-mo or whatever it is.
Right, but his mouth is in sync with the song, which is kind of cool, but...
Yeah, that part's cool, but he looks like a hornless deer. You know?
Yeah, he looks like a vagrant.
At this time of my life, I don't think I was watching any videos for anybody, so I don't think I knew what anybody looked like.
Right.
So when I heard this song,
I
didn't know that this is what he looked like. I'd never seen this video, and man, he is a weird-looking man.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense, though, that Gwyneth Paltrow talked about vaginal steaming for a while, because he's such a massive pussy. So,
Oh, my God. It's just such a fucking wuss song, and he's such a wuss singer.
Yeah. This singing is terrible on this song, actually.
Oh, it's awful.
But it's pretty terrible on everything. He hasn't one good song he can't really sing.
Yeah, his voice is fucking odd.
I mean, I think I don't know if he's gotten better or they've gotten better at choosing
masking
takes and stuff.
Yeah.
But the singing on this song is atrocious.
Like auto-tune.
Yeah, auto-tune.
Yeah, his pitch is all over the place, and...
Yeah, 100%. Especially at the end when he's double tracking. You can hear the two are just battling it out. And it's like, how did that happen? Just do it again. That's the best you got? Come on.
Super weird.
But also, that the weird, he's got his kind of yodel into his falsetto. Come on, man. You can't sing those notes? Give me a break. Obviously, it's supposed to be some choice, but it just sounds so weak. He's got such a weak voice. It's just unsupported.
And it really gets exposed throughout this whole song at how weak his voice is. It's really strange.
It's like just showcasing what a shitty voice he has.
So it goes to show you that in life you fail upwards.
Oh, yeah. This guy did.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Kanye did it.
What label are they on?
I thought they were on Universal, but I could be wrong.
Well, this was on Parlophone.
But Parlophone is UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
isn't that like Capital?
I just Googled. They're with
Capital Atlantic.
Capital Atlantic, okay.
There's only like 2 labels anyway.
Right, nowadays, yeah. Everybody's being bought out by everybody else.
So, I have an interesting story about my Coldplay origins.
Yes, please.
So, this song, probably 99, 2000, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I was in college. We had just gotten back from summer. And you're hanging out with your friends talking about, oh, what'd you do this summer? Blah, blah, blah. I was playing with this guy. I was doing that, blah, 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 blah. And my buddy said, hey, check this out. And started playing me this song. And I'm listening to it. He gave me no background. I'm just listening to it. And I seriously thought that this was some bar band in Ohio that he just did a gig with and heard and thought was pretty cool. So he bought their CD and he's like, check this band that I did a gig with. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it's okay for a shitty Ohio no-name bar band. And then, I asked him, so you did a gig with these guys? And he's like, no. I saw this on, Much Music. I'm like, what? Yeah. These assholes have a video? and now that I listen to it, I still think it sounds like a very well-recorded, though.
Yes.
The recording is actually
amazing.
Really good. It's a lot of great tones.
So warm. Everything is so round and warm in this whole record. It's really nicely recorded. And the drums are huge on this song.
Yeah, the kick and the snare sound awesome.
Yeah, they do.
They have always had good drum sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, for what it's worth, that's, I guess, not a saving quality of that band, but it's better than shitty drum sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's, from a recording standpoint, to me, that's 90% of the recording.
Sure.
Your kick and snare sounds good.
Yep.
You're in good shape.
Agreed.
Recording-wise.
Agreed. So I just Googled how many people commit suicide to Coldplay, and there's no results. Sorry, guys.
None?
Really? I think a lot of people who commit suicide to Coldplay are not listening to it. They're just next to someone who is.
Right.
Yes. So this is one of those bands for me that came out when we were in school, so they were off my radar because I wasn't paying attention to the radio.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I don't think I heard Coldplay until 2003, any of these songs. And I remember saying, this is not for me.
Right.
Like there's nothing manly about this, and I'm such a testosterone guy when it comes to music. So I was like, okay. And getting past his voice was a difficult thing for me to have to endure, but...
Yeah,
exactly. Sonically, I think it's recorded well, but now when I was just reading the words to this song, and then I was reading how it came to be, the origin of this song, how he was imitating Neil Young or something as a joke is what he was saying, and then that's what kind of formed the song. And
seriously,
the word yellow has nothing to do with anything in the song.
No.
It's just a word that's thrown in there.
That's a huge piece of it.
Maybe he had a really good piss, and he just looked down, it was a nice shade of yellow, and it was like, perfect.
I know.
Here's the fucking song.
It was nice and foamy.
It was foamy,
It was all yellow.
You just had a whole bunch of multivitamins.
And asparagus, and it just reeked.
Asparagus, right.
And coffee.
Yeah. It was a full, strong shade of yellow.
Or maybe he just got back from a golden shower party.
It was all yellow.
I had to keep my lyric rewrite away from golden showers, by the way.
Right.
Aw.
I had to, but you're going to like what I got when we get there. I promise.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Also, sorry to come back to tone, but the guitar tone is actually really good.
Yeah.
Both of them. The lead guitar sounds awesome.
I was curious as to what you were going to say about that stuff, because I love the recording of this album.
Yeah.
The whole album,
yeah.
I just love the way... from the very beginning, the first thing that you hear when you hear it, it's just so warm and sort of comforting in a lot of ways.
They got fucking tones.
But lyrically and vocally, I'm going to say not my favorite.
Right. You know what the song's about, right?
It's about golden showers, right?
Well, that would have been a better thing. It's about unrequited love. So he's whining about something, you know.
Oh, right.
See, that was my issue when I heard it in the first place. Was I can't stand whiny singers,
Right.
especially if it's like sappy and cheeseball-y, and I don't know.
Sappy, very sappy. Here's the thing: is Unrequited Love is the oldest story ever,
Right.
and that I think is a super valuable thing to write a song about, especially a pop song.
Sure.
But the way he does it is so cliche.
Right.
I came along, I wrote a song for you and all the things you do. It's just so Moon, June, Spoon,
Yeah.
Right.
But then he throws in yellow at the end of it, which doesn't rhyme with anything.
For no reason.
Why yellow? Like, it could have been anything, really.
I know. That bothers me, too. Yellow just...
Because it's like, stars, you do, oh. Ong, you do, oh. Like, what?
I can get behind doing kind of a non-traditional, rhyme scheme there where you have, because it's kind of a little refrain thing, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, it should tie something together, and it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. He definitely did not take lyric writing classes at Berklee College of Music.
No. That's why he has a career.
Yeah, fuck.
I know.
God damn it, Andy. You're so right about that.
I know. Way to bring it home.
Anytime, guys.
That was a good zinger.
Thanks.
So I swam across, I jumped 2 cross for you. Oh, what a thing to do. Oh, what a thing to do. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. What the fuck does that mean?
And it was produced by a guy named Ken Nelson.
Yeah, who is Ken Nelson?
Is he Canadian?
He produced another shitty band called Gomez that were around in the late 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're like an indie band.
Badly Drawn Boy.
I heard of them.
Yeah, and then just did a bunch. He did the last Coldplay thing he did was in 2005. And then bands I've never heard of, like Deadbeat Darling.
Well, he knows how to produce, that's for sure, because the production on this
You can
is
get
nice.
some sounds.
Yeah.
The stuff after this, that next one,
Rush
with
of Blood
is
to the
that the Rush of Blood to the Head?
Yeah.
Find it considerably less obnoxious.
Yeah, it's a better album.
I'm kind of okay with Scientist and Clocks.
Yeah.
There's just some cool stuff in there,
It's
I like
definitely a
those
better
two.
album, but this album's just, like... This, and then the more recent stuff when they decide to, like, partner with Kanye West or whatever the hell they're doing, or...
Yep.
I think what they realized is that no one listens to rock music the way they were when they first started. It's all EDM shit now. So how do we make more money off people when that? So they don't really have any credibility. They're going to do whatever is popular at the time.
Yeah, that's been my issue with these guys. Well, a lot of bands, but it's like you had a sound when you started, and then you come so far, and you're just adapting to what's happening in the now. It's just corporate.
Well, it's like back in the 70s when the Rolling Stones went disco, because disco was popular.
And Kiss.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, what the fuck are they doing?
So here's an interesting thought, though. Coming back to yellow meaning nothing, what I took away from this is that it sounds like a love song to a person with poor liver function, and they're just jaundiced.
I can go with that. Yeah.
Could also be scurvy. Don't you turn?
Yeah, maybe they need some vitamin C.
Maybe they haven't been eating enough fruit. Yeah.
So, what the fuck does I drew a line for you?
He was doing a line of Coke.
Ah, and it was all yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow Coke.
I'm thinking that his person said, "Hey, I'm really into pee stuff, so I can't come if we don't do that." And he's like, "I'm gonna have to draw a line right here," and it was all yellow. And now he's regretting it. What a thing to do. Check this out. Oh yeah, your skin. Oh yeah, you're turn into something beautiful. Do you know? I bleed myself dry. Isn't it like I jerk myself dry? I think that's what he's going for. When you bleed myself, it's a bleed. Creamy tears.
Creamy tears.
Pearly tears.
Ooh, creamy tears. I gotta write that down. That's a hashtag for sure.
Creamy tears.
From the veiny tree of life.
That's going down there too.
What a pretentious dick.
Yeah,
That's all.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. He's just like some weird deer to me. I just can't get it out of my head. He's just like this crazy.
When he says beautiful, the way he overpronounces the beautiful.
But he's British.
I know, and it just makes me want to kick him in the dick.
Hey, he fucked Gwyneth Paltrow a lot.
You did.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Are they still married? They're not still married?
I don't think so.
I don't think they are.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
They got their kids, Apple and Oranges.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Who names their kid fucking Apple? I forgot about that.
Is that really the name of their kid?
Yeah.
Maybe he had an endorsement from Steve Jobs, and it was just like, yo, I'll give you $50,000 if you name your kid Apple.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It's like taking that NASCAR thing to the next level.
Dude, I would totally name my kid Red Bull. Oh, yeah.
Other kid's name is Moses.
Apple and Moses?
Moses and Apple are her kids.
So biblical. And the other thing I have here, meaningless third grade poetry, right?
Yeah.
Stars and how they shine for you and everything you do. Come on, dude. Fucking like Moon June Spoon, fuck you.
It sounds like a bad Valentine's Day card. A kid would write, you know?
Yes.
You know?
I choose you. So one thing, I went to the YouTube to find some YouTube comments. I really didn't find anything super fun, but what I did find were a ton of references to Domo and Chrissy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is that?
What is that?
So I looked it up. It's this couple that have a vlog. It's just like this normal couple who are just like, it's like this lesbian couple. They're just like, yay, look at us. And I guess they're just like mega crazy popular.
So Coldplay really did reach out to the lesbian crowd. That's what's all this fucking rainbow flags is.
And then and they're black, and so now black people are aware of them, which is like weird. And wouldn't they be like, yeah, I don't know. But
I remember seeing recently. I'm trying to think of. Didn't they just play something? What was it? It was something like a sporting event or something like that.
They did a Super Bowl like last year.
Yeah.
Not this one.
Was it last year?
Right?
Yeah.
It was last year. So they're up.
And it was horrible.
And they're up there running around in their rainbow color, and there's like it's so obviously staged with the multicultural fans and people, and like all the dancers. You have like an Asian guy, a black guy, and I'm sitting there watching them going, there's
United
no way.
Colors of Benetton.
Yeah, and I was like, there's no fucking way black people like this music. It's like, there's no fucking way. This is not. This is not. It's not real.
It's so white bread.
It's so white.
If you took Wonder Bread and you shook it, that's what it sounds like.
Exactly. I was looking at it, watching this. It was the Super Bowl last year, and I was just like, this is fucking crap. Never mind. They're just playing. They're playing this pandering dance song with people just staged to be there and watching them play it.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
And it was just like, what a farce. What a fucking farce this is.
What's even more ridiculous, they have some new fucking song out with some band called the Chainsmokers.
Really?
In 1 month, it has 160 million views.
What?
Of course.
We live in the idiocracy, though, so it makes sense.
I just don't understand stuff sometimes, do I?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that song. It's a dreadful song. It's almost as bad as Yellow. It's a garbage fucking song.
Wait, so Coldplay plays on the song? I'm confused.
Chris Martin sings on it, but they're tagging it as being a Coldplay.
Okay.
They could just call it Chris Martin, but...
Okay.
Yeah. Listen to... So, you think the lyrics would get better with time?
Yeah, God, here, thank you.
I'm reading the Chainsmoker lyrics. It's... But she said, where do you want to go? How much do you want to risk? I'm not looking for somebody with superhuman gifts. Some fairy tale bliss. Like, what the fuck? Really? I just want something like this. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do.
Do-do.
And that goes on for a while.
So that's like 20 minutes.
And this has 160 million views.
Yeah, now they can just do whatever.
So, speaking of do-do-do's, on Saturday, Dinosaur Dick, we played the show at the Cinema Bar, and so basically what we did was, as our April Fool's joke, because it was April Fool's Day, we started off our set with Two Princes.
Nice.
And so the audience just stood there looking at us like, we're all wearing dinosaur masks, and they're just like, what the fuck? And then it was so funny, the audience was going, Scooby-Dooby-Dobby-Dobby-Dobby. I was like, okay, that's enough. That's enough of that song.
That's awesome.
I'm actually friends with the drummer that played in the Spin Doctors.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's
a
awesome.
great player.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. He used all that money from the Spin Doctors that he made in the '90s and bought New York real estate back then.
Yes, he's a very smart Jew.
Motherfucker.
I don't think Aaron's Jewish. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think
sure?
so. Pretty
I thought
sure
he was.
He might be.
I thought I read that somewhere.
I don't know. We'd never been in a shower together, so I couldn't report back to whether he was or wasn't.
All right, well, you get back to me, all right? I may stand corrected. So, quick story, totally off subject, but speaking of Spin Doctors, and I'll make this brief.
Right.
I was in New York, happened to be there when they were doing their 20th anniversary tour for Pocket Full of Kryptonite. And as a joke, me and my buddy went and watched them play at the Bowery Ballroom.
Oh, lovely theater.
We bought our tickets that day got them pretty cheap, and I'm not gonna lie, they were fucking amazing. I could not believe how good they were.
Yeah, they're good band.
So,
Yeah, they're good.
I think everybody in the band continued to play after the Spin Doctors, or they continued to work.
Sure.
Because they played the songs really well. I went there as a joke, thinking I was just going to be like laughing, making fun of it, and I was actually fully engaged and enjoyed myself. It was one of the biggest surprises I've ever had going to a show with the lowest expectations, and I was completely blown away.
See, in a way, they were like the precursor to the Dave Matthews Band.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think I can agree with that, sure.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
A few years later, they could have fallen into that jam band thing that became so huge.
Yeah.
But they were just a bit too early for that.
Yep.
They still
Yeah.
were massively big, but
Oh, yeah.
they didn't have the longevity that those bands, like Ben Harper or,
Yep.
you know.
I think what kind of happens with those bands, and you can look at it compared to Ben Harper and then Dave Matthews Band and then like
Fish.
Spin Doctors is
Fish,
like how big they get,
Right.
you know, and kind of how far they fall. It's like Spin Doctors had 3 or 4 songs, one album that was just
Massive.
insanely
Yeah.
popular,
Yeah.
and then just died out.
Yep.
Vanished.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yep.
whereas Ben Harper has had less popularity, but had it more evenly throughout his career.
Right.
You know,
Right.
where he still does extremely well, but he's never been like number one in the charts, which is probably better for his career because he can have longevity rather than be this ginormous explosion.
Better for him artistically.
And Dave Matthews actually had a lot of time,
Yeah.
but now he's kind of off the radar, but still legacy artist, and you know, you don't hear anything about him, but he still has his core fans and can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm sure he's got plenty of money.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that Dave Matthews is worth $250 million.
Holy fucking
believe it.
shit.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Wow.
That's up there. That's up there.
You know how much fucking Chris Martin's worth? I just Googled it.
What?
His stake alone is $140 million.
Yep. Yeah.
Must be nice.
That's more than Axel, I think.
I think his wife is worth $120 million.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's crazy.
I guess he's got songs. There's more money in songs, I guess, than in acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess you're right.
You get residuals.
Well, I mean, she probably gets paid what, like $20 million a movie,
Yeah.
something like that.
I don't know.
I'm guessing, you know.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, I think Gwyneth Paltrow, though, she should get a sneaker deal with Nike. I'd buy him. Just saying.
Just saying. Brand loyalty. Remember the Ronco food dehydrator, that infomercial guy?
Yeah, Ron Popeil.
I wish Ronco still existed so they could offer cheap, affordable vaginal steamers for housewives. And she could go on like the shopping channel, like marketing her vaginal steaming gizmo.
Vaginal steaming.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
Did you not know that she fucking, like...
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. This is something she likes to have done.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Type in Gwyneth Paltrow vag steam. It's the first thing that pops up.
Shut the fuck up. This is why we got you on the show, Andy.
You know, New York Magazine talked about it. Gwyneth Paltrow on wellness and vaginal steaming.
What the
Vaginal
fuck?
steaming.
You think I'm kidding? I know this is real, guys. I wouldn't lie to you.
Vaginal steaming.
Vaginal steaming. Fun for the whole family.
Wow.
Try it, she smiles encouragingly. What?
Amazing.
I'll try, but it might be hard.
Since she first started Goop.com, whatever Goop.com is, in 2008.
Gross.
Holy shit, it's called Goop.com?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
She wrote
I tried a vaginal steam treatment, and here's what happened.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is real. What the fuck?
The V-steam.
I wrote about
the 3 reasons you definitely shouldn't get your vagina steamed by Women's Health.
Gwyneth recommends the infrared and mugwort steam. What the fuck?
On her lifestyle site, Goop.
Goop?
It's called Goop. What the fuck? There is no subtext to that whatsoever. Goop. Holy shit.
I know, right?
Man, you just fucking brought, like, the greatest thing to the surface. I couldn't even... You can't make that shit up.
I can't believe that's the name of her company.
I'm surprised that's not the name of one of her kids. That's the one who didn't make it. Gwyneth writes that steaming your V is when you sit on what is essentially a mini throne, and a combination of infrared and mugwort steam cleanses your uterus at all. It is an energetic release, not just a steam douche, that balances female hormone levels.
Steam douche!
That is fucking ridiculous.
I can't believe this is real. Oh my god, Andy, I thought you were just kidding around. Oh
No.
my god, this is fucking hilarious.
That's why I called Chris Martin a pussy, because this is the
Holy
fucking...
shit. Wow.
And just so you know, womenshealthmag.com says, here's why you shouldn't do it. Number 1, it burns. Number 2, it can mess with your vagina's good bacteria. Number 3, it won't balance any hormones. And then they have a gif of the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz with the steam coming out.
Oh, gotcha. Wow, I am fucking blown away right now. Not gonna lie.
There is nothing else we can say that will top
Holy
that.
shit, I'm fucking floored. This is crazy.
Hashtag don't steam your vagina.
Oh my god. Steam douche.
I mean, just the fact that her website's called Goop is, like...
Any one of those pieces on its own would be unbelievable.
Yeah. I know.
But all of them are just...
I feel like this is a prank or something, you know? This is,
Yeah. I was just like, they're trolling us.
Yeah. Man, I'm definitely going to write a Dinosaur Dick song called Steam Douche. That's absolutely happening. For sure.
But you have to name drop Gwyneth and Chris Martin.
Yeah, they'll be in there.
I bet you that's her nickname for him.
Steam Douche?
Steam douche.
Now I'm scrolling her website to see if anything else comes up here.
Jesus Christ. I can't even believe this is real.
What does she do to her butthole?
What does GOOP stand for?
I don't know.
Is that an anagram or what is that?
Not an anagram,
Anagram.
Another thing. Anagram is when you change the word letters around and it says something else.
What am I thinking of then? Like AIDS. What is that called?
Acronym.
Acronym, thank you. I don't even know if this means anything. This is fucking nuts.
She's just trying to be like a shittier version of Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart of the veg.
This is super weird.
Super weird, super awesome.
I looked for like more crazy Gwyneth Paltrow shit. Gwyneth Paltrow's 25 most pretentious quotes came up.
Yes!
give us one.
What's number one?
What's number one?
Just give us number one.
On the trouble with Parisian concierges. That's the first thing.
Oh my god.
When you go to Paris and your concierge sends you to some restaurant because they get a kickback, it's like, no, where's the great bar with the organic wine? Where do I get a bikini wax in Paris? That's not that good.
I don't know. It's pretty pretentious.
It's like... Okay, she explains what exactly GOOP stands for. It is a nickname, like, my name is GP, so that is really where it came from, and I wanted it to be a word that means nothing and could mean anything. No, Gwen, no. Goop does mean something. That's the thing. It means a sloppy or sticky semi-fluid matter, typically something unpleasant. It does mean something.
Does Urban Dictionary have a definition for goop?
I don't know, I'm just looking in the free dictionary.
According to Urban Dictionary, it's a liquid drug that fucks you up. Goop also can mean to come inside something.
Oh, yeah.
In quotations.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to goop in your ass so bad.
The third definition for goop is a sloppy, flabby, loose vagina, often very disgusting.
That sounds like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Read that one again. I like that one.
A sloppy, flabby, loose vagina, often very disgusting.
All good things. All great things. All right, so let's do a little lyric rewrite there. Hey,
My first?
Hey, J. Peterman. Hey,
JP Von Shitbird. Japles?
Yeah.
All right, I don't...
Chippity Judah.
So, it's like this. See my brown star. Now watch it wink at you. As I excrete some poo. A movement of bowels. It's firm and long. A dirty snake of poop. I know you're hungry, dude. Let me call you shitmouth.
Oh my god. That is so fucking gross. It's so perfect. The snake is just like, oh my god, that's so true.
It's firm and long. A dirty snake of poop.
A dirty snake of poop.
I seriously picture you sitting at the toilet, like, looking at it for inspiration. It's like, yeah. It's like a snake.
Me and my best friend, the same guy that we started the band I was talking about earlier, his name is Eric Brown. He and I used to send each other pictures of our poop. Like, we were so
shocking.
We were so fascinated.
You used to send pictures of your poop to Eric Brown.
If it could wrap around the bottom of the bowl, it was like a fucking masterpiece. Like, we were actually trying to make that happen.
That's fucking disgusting.
This one goes out to you, Eric
gone.
Brown. Andy.
Yes, sir.
What have you got for us?
In terms of my lyrics?
I can't wait.
All right,
I really can't wait.
Okay. All right, it's really bad.
Actually,
okay.
So hold on a second, though. Jeff, just so you know, Andy's actually very talented at writing lyrics. He's sent me some things over the years that are fantastically disturbing.
Yeah.
And well composed.
I'm not in any way surprised.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Now, I want you to picture be little kids sitting around your grandfather with a pipe, reading by a roaring fire.
Okay.
It says, simply, it starts by saying, look at my cock. Look how it...
Good start.
Look how right out of the gate.
Look how it drips with poo.
Hey, I use poo.
Your mom loves to screw, and her cum is yellow.
Oh, gross.
Come on, man.
She came a lot. So I wrote a song for you. Your mom really loves to screw, and her cum is yellow.
That's
it's all good night. There you go.
That is frightening.
That's definitely, yes. I was imagining
painterly.
Yes, exactly. He's very painterly. Especially the setup is really good. I can imagine the video.
Yeah, no, that helps. That
really
helps.
helps.
I really did picture that.
Me too. Like, that setup.
You couldn't know.
Yeah, it's very, very, very helpful.
Basically, this is an all
shit
Duke lyric rewrite. All Duke. I think that there's the ooh. It's like it makes you wanna write poop.
Yeah.
So
let's hear it.
I poop in cars and sometimes rickshaws too.
Yes.
I'll poop inside your shoe.
I'll poop inside your shoe.
And even your cello.
Yes.
Oh, God damn it.
I'll wear a thong. Cover my schlong with poo. And motor oil too. And read some Longfellow.
Yes. Oh my God. Now we have all the verses for the song, so we should just do a version of it with all of these lyrics.
Yeah. I think that's more than there are.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. Oh my God. That was great, guys. Thank you. I'm crying.
And that was an all Duke lyric rewrite. That was pretty much.
Oh man.
We all went straight to poo poo.
I mean, shit inspires shit, so... Yeah.
Well, yes, well said. But I thought that for sure someone was going to go. I thought Andy was definitely going to go with golden showers. So I was like, okay, I don't want to go golden shower, so I'm going to go down the poop road. And
I know. I thought JP would go. I mean, pretty much all of his lyric rewrites are P inspired anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, this is a slam dunk. I can't take his thing.
Fuck, man.
Like, both of us had the same idea, like, oh, someone's going to take P, so I got to go Pooh.
That's what I did.
You know, and so we all went Pooh.
Pooh.
But hey, man, I love it.
We avoided the obvious.
Oh, man.
We even beat out Chris Martin at his own game.
Yes,
I can always change my lyric from "and her cum is yellow" to "and her squirt is yellow."
Oh,
you know, make it worse that your mother's squirting because she didn't fucking the ass too hard.
I kind of figured that was the
right.
That's what that was.
Yeah, you were with me, Jeff.
The subtext.
Right, you got it. Yeah,
I figured that was what I pictured.
This isn't your first rodeo.
I think my mind immediately was going to goopy, like foamy cum because of all the Gwyneth Paltrow stuff we were talking about. So I wasn't thinking squirt as much as I was thinking like, creamy.
Right, a luxurious discharge, if you will.
Oh, discharge, exactly.
Discharge, yeah.
That's
like viscous, like bacon fat.
Yes, viscous discharge.
Oh, yeah.
It's hacky.
Like
bacon
cottage cheese.
Yeah. Oh God, yes. This is so. I'm getting so turned on right now. You guys can't see right now, but I'm definitely
full eye contact, guys. Full eye contact.
Oh my God.
Oh,
okay.
my face. So hashtags to go with your lyric rewrite.
I have hashtag.
How do we do that?
Hashtag creamy tears. Hashtag veiny tree of life. Hashtag steam douche. And if you want
theme douche?
Steam douche.
Steam douche.
Oh, steam douche,
and
yes.
also a hashtag all dookie.
But you also have to put hashtag goop, just so it pops up on her fucking thing.
Oh yeah,
you know
hashtag
what?
goop, definitely.
Let's definitely use that one.
So, hashtag your lyric rewrite with one of those. And also hashtag lyric rewrite. Oh, you know what? You should also @ Gwyneth Paltrow with your lyric rewrite. Make sure she reads it too. That's important stuff.
Oh my
important
God.
stuff. She needs to see these.
Because maybe I wrote this lyric to her kids. So talk about her.
You really think that Chris Martin has a big dick, though?
Probably not.
Yeah, he's too British to have a big penis.
Right.
Bad teeth, small penis.
That's a band name.
Bad teeth, small penis.
That's a hashtag too.
Hashtag bad teeth, small penis. I love it.
All right, so why don't we come around to what did we learn today, children? Try to figure out what did we exact from this.
Well, I think this goes without saying that we certainly learned that Gwyneth Paltrow is a multifaceted whack job playing a massive prank on everybody. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's about her steam iron.
Dude, that is for me. That's like if there's anything anybody can take away from today's episode, it is definitely that. That I can't believe. I thought you were kidding, Andy.
No.
I just totally thought you were fucking around.
No.
I'm blown away.
No.
I mean,
He does not kid. He's a serious motherfucker.
I'm a very serious motherfucker.
He's serious like a goddamn heart attack. He's serious like a steam douche.
Jesus. Yeah, man. Whoa, I tell you.
I mean, I guess the one of the morals of this story could be that just like don't try and you'll be fine. The harder you try, the worse off you get. So just fucking don't just be a bump on the road and you'll be really successful. You know.
Ugh. Well, definitely.
And I think I learned that people with poor liver function need loving too.
And Chris Martin will draw a line, and then on that line it is no golden showers.
Yeah, that's a good one. Chris Martin doesn't do the pee stuff. He's down with the steam douche, but no pee.
Yep.
Hey, motherfuckers, it's that time. It's for this song, Fucking Jams. A pleasant alternative. So, JP, what you jamming on?
Well,
motherfucker?
A record that just dropped on Friday by a band whom I've loved for many years. The name of the band is called Mastodon. And the record is called Emperor of Sand. It's really was kind of hard for me to pick one song that I wanted to do. But I absolutely recommend the album to anybody that already likes Mastodon or likes heavier music. The thing about this record, that's just so amazing is that the songwriting, they really focused on the songwriting, and so I picked a song that sort of I don't know, encompasses that. And so lately they've been having Braun, their drummer, sing more. He's singing so much more. And
he sounds so
good. So the song I picked is called Ancient Kingdoms. And what's cool about that, it's right in the middle of the album. And at first time I heard it, I thought it was a closer because it's just got this epic chorus. And there's these fucking bells that are like clanging away, which could be really fucking cheesy, but something about the way it sounds in there, it actually just works. I don't know how Mastodon does that, but and what's cool about it is Braun sings a verse, and you got Troy singing there, and then everybody sings on this song, and it's just cool to have all their voices come in, and I don't know, it's just that song. That one for me was the when I first listened to it the first time was the one that stuck out the most, just because the chorus was just so massive. It was like, whoa. Because it was almost like an Ozzy Osbourne chorus, I guess, in a way. Where it has that, it's almost like uplifting, like, what song is that? Like, Mama, I'm Coming Home or something like that. It's like, holy fuck. It's like a dark song, and all of a sudden it lifts you out of the darkness and above the clouds. Like, Tool does that sometimes in their songs, too. Yeah. And it was like, whoa. But honestly, the whole record, and I know, Jeff, you and I talked about it last night, whole record's awesome. Brendan O'Brien, the guy's a master mixer. So
right.
He's done a few.
I've been listening to this album now for a week straight.
Wow.
There's a lot going on, just sort of like Crack the Sky. It takes a lot. There's a lot of information, and it goes by really quickly. Yeah. And so as I keep listening to it, it just keeps getting better and better. And so
it's so good, man.
They fucking nailed it.
Awesome solos. Love the solos. Every solo.
Oh, the guitar solos, especially like every one of them.
Fuck.
Every solo is fucking
so
cool,
good.
And I'm just like, yeah. And the drumming is it's the drumming. No one plays like Braun Daler does. The way he plays is.
It's awesome.
It was actually when I first heard this band back when what was it, Blood and Thunder, way back in the day when Leviathan was out. I was like, this drummer's just way too busy, and he's too sporadic. It's like, calm the fuck down. But then I realized, like, so much of the composition comes from him, and no one plays like that. So then I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It took me a little bit to get used to it, but I don't know. I can't wait till they come around on tour. I'm going to be there singing every goddamn word to every song.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yes, that record is awesome. That song is awesome. I'm going to jerk off to it. Andy, what's going on? What are you listening to?
The one I've been digging on for the last month or two has been the new Donny McCaslin album, Beyond Now.
Donny McCaslin.
Yeah, that new one is fucking incredible. So it's like, he was Black Star's band.
Who's Donny McCaslin?
Bowie's last band, Black Star's band.
With Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they have a new one of just their shit with.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's like,
I saw Tim promoting it. Yeah.
They've got this one called Phase Plant, which is like this fucking assault in 7/8, which is incredible. It's just like, it's like, chicks dig 7/8, It's
sure they definitely do.
But they do a cool cover of a Small Plot of Land, the Bowie tune that was off of Outside, that album he did, that Trent Reznor produced back in like...
Yeah.
But, yeah, so they do like this like, very electronic-y New York version with kind of like almost like a Tom Waits singer on it, named Jeff Taylor. It's pretty badass, but the whole album is like just a barrage of awesomeness. So that's what I've been listening to.
Yeah, and I think
that's great. A barrage of awesomeness. Can't go wrong with that.
They do an Aphex Twin cover too. So
Aphex Twin cover?
Yeah.
Which one? Come to Daddy?
No, they do Coelacanth 1.
Oh, I would not know which one that is.
And they do. Yeah, it's cool. I saw them play live in November.
Check that out.
Yeah, it was pretty badass.
That's the band that they were playing somewhere in New York, and Bowie walked in, and right,
55 bar. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he pulled them, and yep,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and then he said, "I want you guys to play on my next record," and that was his last record.
And now they all won 5 Grammys.
Damn.
Yeah, you're fucking crazy.
Not so bad.
I had coffee with Jason, the keyboard player, a couple weeks ago, and it was just like, he was like, Grammys,
whatever.
Like, whatever. You got 5 Grammys. Like, fuck you. 5 Grammys.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. You can sell 4 and still have 1.
Stop being so nice and humble.
Yeah, right.
So also another recent new release, one of my favorite bands that I did last year and just came around here, Lake Street Dive.
Okay.
The bass player, Bridget Kearney, just released a solo album. So she just came off the road with Lake Street Dive, and now she's going on the road doing her solo stuff. And it's great, man. She's so talented. Like, great upright player and sings all these great harmonies in her band, writes a lot of the songs for the band. But her record, real poppy, and I think she plays a lot of the instruments on there too, just piano and doesn't. I don't think she does really upright on her record, guitar, all that kind of stuff. Kind of a fun Britpop kind of vibe on the title track called "Won't Let You Down," which is the first track.
Won't let you down.
It's exactly that. That's the song. She actually just changed one word in a Beatles song, and it worked.
Good for her. Learning how to recycle those things, just like the hip hop community. Good on her.
Yeah, it's smart. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
That's right.
Musically. And Won't Let You Down is a great up-tempo number, kind of Britpop, maybe a little Beatlesy, very fun, twee, poppy thing, which I totally am a sucker for, and a bunch of fun little sexual metaphors in there. She talks about...
Which I'm a fan of.
Of course.
Yes, I'll let you put your bone in my socket.
Nice.
Let you put your key in my locket.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
That's in there?
Yep.
Wow. Oh, I'll listen to it for sure.
Nice.
If those are
She's
actual
cute. She's adorable, and she's very talented. Man, when I saw them, she took a couple of solos, and it was like, damn, that girl is just killing it on the upright, man.
Yeah.
That's a fucking hard instrument, and, she's taking these great solos. Fuck, dude. Good for her. Great band. And to have this awesome band that's really they're not on the charts or whatever. They're just such an NPR band, but like every time they come here, they sell out. They sold out the Fillmore, so then they moved to the Masonic. They sold out the Masonic. They moved to Fox in Oakland. They sold out 2,800 people.
Wow.
It's great.
Sounds like they're doing good.
Yeah, they're doing well. And this is again Bridget Kearney. Her album Won't Let You Down. She's so fun, so cute, so fun, so good springtime, just fun,
Right.
fucking aroundness.
Right.
Cleaning
Nothing
your
too serious, nothing too dark.
stuff to clean your apartment too.
Yeah,
Or to
have a little dance party.
cut up a body,
Word.
make a new list of enemies, whatever.
Yeah. Cut up a body.
Spring cleaning, if you will.
Steam your vag too.
Yeah, it's really great music to steam your vag to.
Yes. Plugs.
Andy.
Andy, you got plugs? You want to plug your Insta Twitter book?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Andy Shoniker, Facebook Andrew Shoniker or Andy Shoniker, either or. You can check out my app at syncedapp.com. You can check out some music at Sotl, S-O-T-L, theband.com. And, you can check out my sister anytime you want.
There it is.
Don't mind if I do. She's still in Canada.
beautiful.
Oh, she's
She's beautiful.
Yeah, they both are. I got two of them.
She's in
She's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
That's why JP.
Fucking
That's why
makeup.
JP wants to move up. I get it now.
Is she in Vancouver?
Oh yeah, one of them is. Yeah.
Is she Asian?
Am I Asian?
What?
Are you?
Doesn't make sense. Look at him.
Is she Asian? Wait a minute, am I?
The pastiest motherfucker you ever seen.
Dinosaur
Almost as
Dick.
white as Chris Martin.
Dinosaur Dick has a show at Irish Times, which is always fun. It's not really a music venue, which is so fun to play because we are basically on top of the audience. So if people like intimate shows, every time we play there, it's always fun. It's just a good time. That's May 19th. I think it's a Friday or Saturday. But I'll plug it again. And also, Schwarzenegger.com. Got T-shirts for sale. Trying to clean out our inventory. So if you guys want T-shirts out there, just go to Schwarzenegger.com and it'll prompt you to go to buy merchandise. We're having sales up the wazoo.
I like a deal. Okay, so I think we said all we're about to say for Yellow and Coldplay and Chris Martin and vaginal steaming. So, For Andy Shoniker, for JP Hitchberg, for Chris Martin and Coldplay, I'm Jeff Kallenbach. Don't let the man get you down.